Good morning to everyone. My name is Kathy Keith Jensen. I am the Mayor Pro Tem of Fayetteville, and I also represent District 1, which is over on the north side of town. I would like to welcome you all to the official groundbreaking ceremony and donation presentation for the splash pad at Lake Rim Recreational Center. And I will tell you, I have been out west more doing groundbreakings and ribbon cuttings this year than I think I have my whole 8 years. When you look around and you see all the construction on this project, it is already well underway due to the effort of our staff to ensure that these projects stay on time and on schedule and on budget, right, Mr. Manager? Before I get started, I would like to recognize my fellow council members who are here with us today. First, we have Councilmember Jones for representing District 3. And of course, we have Councilmember Banks McLaughlin, that is the representative out here for District 8. So these are your two city council members here representing and staying here with me. The city of Fayetteville is fortunate to have so many community partners. Recently, we held a ribbon cutting ceremony for the E. Melvin Honeycutt Splash Pad. That particular splash pad highlighted the relationships between the city of Fayetteville, Cumberland County, and Cumberland County schools. As you can see at this location, Lake Rim Recreation Center is adjacent to Lake Rim Elementary School, and the partnership with Cumberland County Schools is evident and thriving. We are pleased to have students and staff from Lake Rim Elementary School in attendance and know that these children are looking forward to the completion of the new splash pad. Today, we are honored to be able to highlight a new partnership between the City of Fayetteville and the Kiwanis Club of Cape Fear, whose monetary donation will assist with construction and cost of the splash pad. Can we give them a round of applause, please? Once completed, the splash pad at Lake Rim Recreation Center will feature a zero-depth entry that will offer citizens an opportunity for accessible recreation and social interaction. It will provide water-based outdoor activities for all ages, and its design includes accessible water play features using recycled water. I would like to introduce my fellow council member, Courtney Banks McLaughlin, who is very excited to have this new facility, aquatic facility, in her district. Councilmember Banks McLaughlin.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. Good morning. I am Fayetteville City Council member Courtney Banks McLaughlin, and just as she mentioned, this is in fact my district, so I'm so grateful to have this splash pad built in our area. I do want to take the time to thank each and every one of you all for coming out to be in attendance to support this initiative. As you can see, it's warm outside. That's great news about that. It's February, the weather is good. It's a good way to start some great things. As we move forward towards the summer, children, you'll be able to see the splash pad come into fruition. This groundbreaking ceremony to me is an example of being a city leader. It's one of the great things of being a city leader. Majority of the council members in our community, we've worked together, we've communicated with residents in our city, and this is one of the initiatives that they wanted to see come to the forefront. So we have met those expectations and look forward to our splash pad being here for the summer to be utilized for the children in our community. We are making great things happen here in the city, as we call the American Do City. We are grateful for this groundbreaking ceremony to be able to bring this new amenity outside of Lake Rim Recreation Center and right beside Lake Rim Elementary School. So students, you guys make sure that you go back home and let your parents know that you were in attendance and that you look forward to coming out here to play out in a splash pad. Parents, for those in our community, make sure you come out. We have a walk-in area, so as parents, you can walk around while your children play in a gated facility and get wet for the warm summer. So please make sure you come out and participate. And this is open for everybody here out in Fayetteville, the city of Fayetteville. So please come out. The school, Lake Rim Elementary, has a little over 630 students. And we just want to thank everybody for coming out. We also would like to thank Kiwanis for your contribution and deciding this location to be able to support this initiative. So we want to definitely thank you. We also want to thank our staff for the hard work. It takes government, the community, our staff to get things going. So I just want to take the time to commend each and every last one of you. And the kids, you guys might not understand what you're seeing because it's a lot of dirt, but just as the weeks and months go by, you will see a beautiful splash pad. And I just want to take the time again to thank the Kiwanis Center for your contribution. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilmember Banks McLaughlin. Okay, so every time I get behind her microphone, there has to be a story. So I'm going to tell you a short story. You cannot get away without me telling a story. So about 6 years ago, we decided that we were going to take the Parks and Rec bond to the people to decide whether they wanted it or not. And it won, I think it was over 67%, city manager, I think it was. And this is part of this project. So as a mom, and any of y'all that know who I am in my story, when I first ran, I became the PTA mom because I got mad at a situation and I started saying how the world needs more PTA moms, and I needed that. So that became my name. So when I talked about our Parks and Rec bond, I always started it off with the splash pad. And I think that we change families and traditions, and it starts with the splash pad. Now, there's a reason for this. When you are a working mom, and it's a two working family, my husband worked 16 hours a day, and I had 3 young boys under the age of 5. He was not my second person that the school called, because if they called him, he was out at Fort Bragg, and he said, "I'm sorry, I can't come." So I always had to have second, third people. It took a village. You're so tired when you come home from work. You're trying to get dinner. But we can build traditions by a mom, especially a single mom that has to do it all by herself, can put a peanut butter and jelly sandwich together after school, take her kids to the splash pads, wear them out, come home, do their home. They're ready to go to bed. And there's no fighting. There's no fighting on Saturdays. It's free. They can come out here, they can be, and any mom will know what this is, a lounge lizard. Councilmember Banks McLaughlin said it perfect. You know, as a mom, when your children are 5 and under, you don't want to go to the swimming pool because you have to work. But if you are tired all day long, you can be a lounge lizard right here and watch your children get all their energy out, or you can walk around this trail. So that is my story. That is why I love splash pads, and that is why it is so important what you are doing with Kiwanis, and thank you so much. So with that being said, I would like to introduce Miss Diane Thornton, President of the Kiwanis Club of Cape Fear.
Thank you. Ms. Mayor Pro Tem, as president of Kiwanis of Cape Fear, I help guide and direct our members. And our member, Jack Welch, has done the work to get this splash pad in the works with Fayetteville-Cumberland Parks and Recreation. Jack, would you please join me to help present the check? Our mission in Kiwanis is a global organization of volunteers dedicated to improving the world, one child and one community at a time. And this is the check for $20,000. This splash pad will make a difference to help the children. Thank you.
All right. All right, thank you, Ms. Thornton. I would like to invite all current members of the Fayetteville City Council to join Councilmember Banks McLaughlin, Councilmember Jones, Ms. Thornton, Lake Rim Elementary students, and myself to officially do the breaking ground of the splash pad of Lake Rim. So I will give y'all a fun fact. We have a tradition with the City Council. When it is built and we do the ribbon cutting, we run through it, no matter how cold or how hot it is. So I look forward to seeing a lot of people here to run through. All right, I'll do the countdown. 1, 2, okay, wait a minute. Let's all grab them like this. Okay.
See, she's done this many
Okay, see like this? Put your arm like this. Yes, I have, and I'm very proud that we've done this a lot. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and throw your dirt. There you go. Here we go. Woo! Yeah.